Good morning, everybody. I think it's day 47. It's another beautiful morning. I think this is like 4 or 5 days in a row where it's been pretty nice. Of course, with the exception of the mosquitoes. I mean, they're, even when you talk to the locals, they're talking about how bad the mosquitoes are, but they're really bad on the trail. So if you go into town, it's almost like a reprieve. So when the locals are saying the mosquitoes are bad, they have no idea. Out here in the woods are vicious. And I do think it's a little bit unusual. Like there's probably some cycle for mosquitoes, and they hit the perfect condition of humidity, temperature, and the recent rains before about 4 or 5 days ago. And man, these woods are plentiful. And as you go back towards Great Barrington, in my opinion, it just gets worse. But yesterday it was pretty bad, like all along the New York, New Jersey border going into Warwick. They're still pretty bad. Okay, let me flip you around here and show you a little bit of the trail, and I'll keep talking a little bit. Okay, so last night was a lot of fun. I could have eaten like a king for the amount of money that I spent. I could have gone down to this delicious Italian restaurant that was like less than a quarter of a mile away probably. There's another place that serves burgers and stuff. But instead, there was a snack shack at the drive-in theater. And so I walked 50 yards and got nachos, a pretzel, popcorn, and a Sprite. And so that was dinner last night. And I tried to watch Jungle Cruise with The Rock in it. And I guess that's entertaining to some people, but I thought it was terrible. And so I ended up just kind of sitting in my rack and listening to it a little bit while I try to catch up on videos. I'm generally about a day behind on videos, but I start slipping behind when I don't have access to Wi-Fi, and I try to clean them up so you don't have to listen to too much of my rambling like right now. But they're a little bit of work, so I just try to keep up with them and try not to make them too boring. Let's see, today, one reason I'm saying all this is that I know I say this a lot, but I don't think there's gonna be a lot today. It's gonna be this, like all day long for about 20 miles. And I go from Warwick, I think I'm gonna go past Unionville, it's about 16 miles. And then there's, I don't know, there's some hills and mountains, but there's some places to either camp up there. There might be a cheap motel that I can get into, our bunk room, and it would let me do laundry again and sort of catch up on my videos and stuff. So that might be the plan. We'll see. Tenting at the drive-in was a lot of fun. I ran into a ton of Sobos, southbounders. There was over half a dozen, so that's probably like the biggest group I've ran into ever. But they started back like June 9th, and they were just laughing when I said I started July 29th. But some of them seem like they want to get going, but they're with a group and they're sticking together, having a good time. I don't know what they're going to do when winter hits, because they are not going to they better invest in some really good winter gear, because they're either not finishing this year or they're going to have some really good cold gear, because they're pushing into January, February of next year. I'm gonna hop into this Heaven Hill farm, maybe get like a, I don't know, muffin, something quick to drink, and be on my way again. It's only 0.1 off the trail, so it's like nothing. We're ready for Halloween, I guess. The skeletons. Okay, here's what I just bought in that store. I don't know what I was doing, but I just couldn't resist these things. Look how good this looks. So here's my breakfast strawberry sundae and Cookie Monster big chip sandwich. I go a little crazy when I see food, and I don't really want to carry this stuff, so I'm basically gonna just try to eat it all real quick. And but I think this is the way most hikers are. We just go crazy when we see food. We don't even know what we're doing. And I've lost a lot of weight but I don't know what's gonna happen to me at the end of the trail, and I like go back to real life. I just can't. I think there must be a lot of hikers that have weight problems after once you stop. So this is so freaking good. I can't even tell you. And only thing that's bad about it is gonna like freeze me from the inside out. And but I am loving life here. This is delicious. But it's so funny because I'm gonna have to carry that apple and grapes with me for like a mile and then start eating them because I'm gonna be full after I wolf down all this ice cream. And I'm probably gonna have to have like an emergency evacuation in about a mile too because I'm a little lactose intolerant and this might do it to me. So probably more information than you need. This thing is so good. I can't even tell you. It's amazing. Okay, I'm back on track, kind of. I'm trying to eat all my grapes so I don't lose them, and then I'm saving the apple, but so I'll just carry it for a while. But man, if you think that there's probably times when you think that I do stuff a little bit crazy or whatever. I guess I'm just talking to my family, but whoever. The only time I do something crazy is like that. Like I don't even know what I was doing in there, and I really do just lose my mind. I could have bought so much more in there, and even everything I bought, you know, I had to resist buying all kinds of other stuff. It's insane what happens to your brain is you just see food and you want it all of it. And there was so much good stuff in there, but that ice cream was amazing. Here, I'll flip you around. There's the cows over there. I'm not allowed to touch them. I didn't want to anyways. But I'm back on track here, and I don't have enough hands to do everything that I'm doing, but I'm gonna eat these grapes. It's like I had no reason to buy all that food. My pack is so heavy right now, and I just added food. I blew up my day. I had a good plan for the day. I'm trying to get to past Unionville, and now it's gonna be tough. Like for one thing, I'm full and I'm moving slow, and the other is now I'm a little bit behind the schedule that I had planned. It's not that big of a deal. I had a big day yesterday. I think I did over 27, and today I don't mind taking a little bit easier day, but still I just kind of blew everything up by that little pit stop. Man, can I get some more of this trail? This is nice right here. Made my apple. The other thing that will make me lose my mind is the mosquitoes. I know I never stop talking about them, but there's a stretch back there. I can't even tell you. Like, I can't tell you. I was just getting mauled, obliterated by mosquitoes. It was unbelievable. I mean, you feel like someone lit you on fire. So you just want to run out of the woods because you're on fire. It's crazy. Have a neat little bridge. Catching some wildlife in here. There was a snake back there. I didn't get it on video. And there was this humongous like muskrat or something. Might have been a beaver, but it didn't look like its tail was big enough or flat enough to be a beaver. But it was big. It was kind of like walking on the carpet right here. Kind of nice. My feet are still tired, but man, it was a lot different than all the rocks I gotta stomp into. And even though I'm next to this beautiful thing, it's not bad here because there's a real good breeze. I've wanted breezes all day, like I've never wanted a breeze before. Okay, let's see, 4 o'clock-ish, or more like 4:30, I guess. Um, I did about 27.2 yesterday, I think, and it's probably going to be about the same today. So I think it's the first time I've done back-to-back marathons. I'm going to reward myself with a bunk tonight. So I called this lady Mosey, that she sounds really nice and got good reviews, gut hook. So I got all that hooked up. It's about 4 miles ahead of me, I guess, and trying to wind down the day. I took a spill a little while ago, and it was a good one. I tripped forward, and I tried to kind of roll onto my pack so that it would take the. I didn't quite make it over, and this rock kind of jumped up and bit me in the side. It squeezed in right between my pack and my back, and so it's kind of like getting punched in the ribs. And it's a little tender now. I think I'm gonna pay for it tomorrow, but par for the course for me, I guess. But I'm having a good day. It was exactly what I said this morning, just a lot of this. Okay, end of day treat for me. I'm at High Point, New Jersey, and they have this little tower here. So walk up in that real quick, take a look, and I gotta hurry because my ride is gonna be at the High Point headquarters, which is a mile away, at 6, and it's 5:30. That should be easy for her to make, but I can't lollygag. Howdy.
How's it going?
All right. Yeah, this is pretty. Okay, I'm in my nice cozy bunk here. Made it up myself. It was a good day. I was 0.1 shy of a marathon, so I did 26.1. I'm wiped out. I just had this humongous Italian dinner. But I'm showered. I nursed all my wounds. I'm icing things right now. I got pretty banged up today, actually, when I fell. So I think I'm gonna be stiff in the morning. Might just take it easy in the morning to start out, and I'll have breakfast here and then get back out there and go for it probably. It's gonna rain and thunderstorm tonight, so it'll be even a better call than I realized to come in here for the evening. But it's nice. I got the place all to myself. I'm the only hiker here.